Okay, welcome back again to the introduction to the Mareng program. When you download, you will notice that there will be a file named MA1. You click on the file. Within the file, it has all the archives, and we click on the emblem or the icon, sorry, for the Mareng program. We're going to minimize this. And immediately we have the main platform of the Mareng Learning Tool, sponsored again by the Education and Culture European Union and the Leonardo da Vinci. We click on intermediate level, and this is to show you how the platform works. First we have the intermediate level, and here to the right hand side we have the advanced level. In the advanced level we have other different topics that are going to be discussed in our class in Mareng 2. We click return and we go again into the intermediate level, and we click on grammar. Grammar shows you all the different lessons that we are going to be discussing during all of the units that we are going to be doing. We click on return, and we begin with the introduction, so you can see how the program works. Introduction. In the introduction to the tool is to help you to try to absorb as much information and vocabulary and easily introduce you in how the maritime world works, and also in a practical way, and also introduce you into the vocabulary. The voyage, they decided to make it like a voyage of a specific ship, which is the MS Marina. And with this ship, the Marina is a multi-purpose dry cargo ship, which with 12,000 DWT, which means deadweight ton. And during this voyage, you will learn about life and work at sea, about maritime field as a whole, and most important, you will learn maritime English. So welcome aboard and join us on the adventure at sea. As we see, we have different lessons in every single unit. Here, as the icons, we have icon for I for information, which gives you and introduces you what to do in the platform. For example, it says play button to listen to the text. Click on the links to know the ship and the route of the crew. Click on return button to go back to the intermediate level menu. We click on X and it shows you that we can push play. When we do push play, I recommend for you to go ahead and try to follow and read as the speaker talks about what is being written. We can make a stop right here, but then also not only on the screen, we move it just to the side. We click on PDF. Every single unit has a PDF, and the unit in itself will give us everything that is being talked about or that is being exercised about, so it could be your source of information. Here we have is a PDF of the introduction. We'll make it just a little bit bigger so we'll be able to see it much better. And here is the same thing that you have on the screen of the platform, you have it on the PDF. And now, as an introduction to it, we go into the lesson of the Marina. In this one, it will describe us the ship itself. Here we have is the Marina, and again, it's a multi-purpose dry cargo vessel with 12,000 DWT deadweight tonnage. And being a multi-purpose dry cargo vessel, she can carry general cargo, bulk cargo, and here we have description: general cargo like metal in coils, bulk cargo such as grain, coal, ore, fertilizers, timber, 20-foot containers and 40-footers. And as we know, 20-footers, maritime means TEU. Also, one particular thing about a multi-purpose cargo vessel is that it has its own cranes. Cranes, this apparatus that we see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. In this ship, which are known as derricks, and they're helped to unload and unload the ship. We also can push play right here, and it will give us exactly the same thing that is written right here in the PDF, same thing that we have on the platform. We stop it and we hit return. The route. And the route is what we are going to be, how we're going to be traveling. We're going to be traveling from the port of Santander, that is right here in Spain, and we'll continue on all the way through to the port of Kotka in Finland, and that is located in the Gulf of Finland. So again, we can push play and we can listen, and then here we return, and now we're going to be introduced to the crew. Captain James and his crew. That means that the name of the captain is James, and he is going to be introduced. Here we begin our introduction into grammar, because as we all know, when we introduce ourselves in the first English classes, we always use the present. I am, my name is, I live. So as an introduction, Captain Andrew James will be introducing you. The instructions tells us we can click on the picture and we can listen to what he says. So as we listen, here in the PDF, we are able to follow the reading as he speaks. And as you notice right here, we don't have no icons that makes us stop what he's saying. So we have to listen, and it's very important that we listen very carefully at how he speaks. Why? Because in a ship there are many people that work there. So we will have people like, for example, Chief Mate Anderson is from Copenhagen, and if we go down, we have First Mate Frederick Erdman. He's from a very small island that is in the area of Rügen. And then we have Chief Mate Tom McPhee, and he's from Scotland. And the last one, we have Timo Ranta, which is the second mate. He is from Finland. So it's very important that we take the time to actually listen to how they speak English, because as we all know, English is the official language in maritime, established by the IMO, which is the International Maritime Organization. So as everybody speaks English, sometimes we pronounce things very differently, and we have to train our ear as we listen to other people as they speak. Click return, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is the beginning of our introduction to the Mareng Learning Tool. Click return, and here we go.